Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today this video is kind of a little different as I had a comment in my last Roblox fire alarm inspection video that I uploaded a couple of days ago with the Willock MT Willock MTs from PB Creations, and the comment was how to get the Willock MTs to work. And this is kind of something that a lot of people were kind of having a hard time getting the Willock MT to work because they didn't know how to get it to work. But I'm gonna kind of break it down in this video, try my best to explain how to get these alarms to work. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy, and hopefully this helps you guys. Hopefully this helps you guys out for those of you who have the Willock MT pack from PB Creations, and hopefully this helps you out to get set up and work. So pretty much we have different variants of the MT. So we pretty much have the MT4 115-R. We have the MT4 115-S. We have the MT4 115-WH-VFR. We have the MT4 115-WH-VNS. And then we have the MT4 24-LS-MS-IS-VFR. So pretty much I'm gonna kind of break it out because it's kind of a little different. So let's say, for example, you're using the MT4-24-LS-MS-IS-VFR. So pretty much I have the script right here that's open for that. So pretty much to open that script, all you have to do is click that alarm that you're using and double click scripts, and it will open. So to kind of break it down to you, if you're using the MT4-24-LS-MS-IS-VFR, pretty much you have your script right here. And please, I apologize for the scanner in the background. Sorry for that. But pretty much if you're using that alarm, so pretty much if you're using the MT4-24-LS, you have the scripts. Now pretty much is kind of pretty simple. You have your scripts right here, and you have all your tones. So this pretty much, most of these alarms come with 9 tones, being that it comes with all the tones that are listed right here. And pretty much at the bottom, you can see where it says you can select the tone through the tone attribute. This can only be done in studios. And then it lets you know that if the value is not between 1 and 9, it will be set to 1 by default. So this script right here would actually be, I apologize, this script right here would actually be for this MT4 WH115-VFR. The actual script for the MT-24-LS would actually be, oh no, they're actually the same. Okay, so no, never mind. Okay, sorry about that, I confused myself. So pretty much if you're using the MT-24-LS, pretty much you have your script, you have all your tones right there, and then it lets you know. Now we're gonna kind of get to that. I'm gonna explain to you how to set those tones, but you pretty much have all your tones, whichever tone you want to set it to, and then you have your strobe intensities. Basically, the strobe intensity is basically the candelas. So pretty much you have, for the MT-24-LS, you have your 15 candela, which 15 candela for the strobe intensity that is set to 0 by default. Then you have 30 candela, then you have 75 candela. Okay, and then pretty much you can set the strobe intensity through. You can pretty much set the strobe intensity through strobe intensity attribute. So we're gonna so you're probably wondering, okay, how do I set that? Where's the attribute? It's pretty simple. So to set that up, all you have to do, if you're watching on this little area right here, all you have to do is click on the alarm. And once you click on the alarm, but first and foremost, you have to make sure you have your Explorer and your properties thing open to be able to do this. And then once you do that, you go to your properties and you scroll all the way down to where you go to attributes. This is what they're talking about, attributes. So to set your strobe intensity, you pretty much have 0 to 2. So if you want to set it to 30 candela, you can put it on 1. If you want to set it to 75 candela, you put it on 2. Same thing with the tones, whichever tone you want to put on, 1 through 9, etc., etc. Pretty much get the gist. So this is where you would set your tone and your strobe intensity if you're using this alarm right here. Okay, so we're gonna close out that script, and we're gonna move on to the MT115-WH-VFR. I'm gonna click on that. this is pretty much the same script. So pretty much the same. So pretty much this alarm right here, this alarm doesn't have a strobe intensity because it's the frosted version. It doesn't have a strobe intensity, so pretty much it'll just kind of give you a brief description on how to set the tone. And pretty much all the wheel locks have pretty much the same tones. So just to kind of get that out the way. But same thing, if you want to set your tone, or to set your tone, you have to make sure your properties thing's open and your Explorer's open. All you have to do is simply just scroll all the way down, and then where you see attribute is going to have tones, and then you can just select the number. You can just select the tone number that you want to have tone set to. So for example, if you want to set it to 500 hertz tone temper 3, pretty much you select tone 4. If you want to set it to siren tone 8, slow whoop tone 9, etc., you kind of get what. Now the big question is how to get the alarm to work. Now, first and foremost, whenever you get the pack and you put the pack in the game, obviously you're going to delete the little picture skybox. You're going to delete that, and then basically the pack comes with a read folder. Okay, so pretty much it comes with all the information that you need to know about the alarm. Lets you know what alarms come with that. Now, to get the alarm to work. Now, first and foremost, obviously you'll set the alarm up like you would set any other alarm. Whatever pen you're using, you put that alarm in peripherals, and then if you're using a horn strobe or whatever, you put that in other signals. If you're using speaker strobes, you're putting that in speakers, whatever. But obviously, in this case, this is not speaker strobe. This is just all horn strobe, so we don't need to worry about that speaker strobe part. So, in order to get the wheel lock MTs to work for PB creations, you see this folder right here where it says Tone Manager. This pretty much tells you where to put it. So pretty much it says Tone Manager. So you will click that folder and you will click the drop down. You have a little script and you have a code with a little puzzle that says Tone Manager _ MT4. This is how you would get the alarm to work. So pretty much what you would have to do to get the alarm to work is you would take that and pretty much you would just you can do Control X to cut, or you can click cut right there. And then once you do that, you take that script right here and you go all the way down to the bottom. And then you go to this part where it says service script. You click the arrow on the service script. Now, obviously, I already have a tone manager. I already have it set up. So to get the wheel lock MT to work, in that little folder, you click that drop down and you'll see a little script like this. You take that script, you do Control X or cut, and then you bring that script down. Once you bring that script down, you right click in, and then you'll click either paste or paste into original location. Once you do that, this should paste into your service scripts. This will paste into your service script services. So once you put this little script inside of your service script services, whenever you go to install the alarms on your system, it should work. You have to make sure that you have this script in the service script services. Because if you do not have the script in the service script services, then the alarms will not work. So you have to make sure that you put this in your service script services in order to get all of your wheel lock alarms to work. Now here the question is, okay, what if I decide to delete the original pack and I decide, I want to switch the alarm and put another pack in there, and it comes with that. Can I use the same service script from the previous pack? Can I use that same service script for the other ones? Yes. So as long as you have this in your service script services, if you delete the pack because you already installed alarms and you want to change out the alarms and you go to reinstall the pack, all you really need to have this in this service script service folder. As long as you have this right here, then the alarms should just automatically work. You don't have to drop multiple. As long as you have that, it should work. So hopefully I tried my best to explain it the best I can. Hopefully this kind of helps you guys to kind of, get these alarms to work for whatever system you're using. hopefully I kind of explain a little bit. I tried my best to go into detail with it. I'm not very good at explaining things, but hopefully this kind of helps for those of you who want to use these alarms, but we're having trouble setting it up. We're having trouble setting up the tones, or we're having trouble getting it to work. That is pretty much how you get everything to work. The most important thing is, in order to get it to work, you have to have that server. You have to have that service script in your service script service folder in order to get that to work. And just to make sure, like for those of you who are confused, to set your tones, you just simply click on alarm and you just scroll down. You just scroll down all the way down to where you go to attributes, and then you have your tone, and you just put the number that you want to select your tone, which there are about 9 tones. And to simply find out what tones are available, you just click the drop down button on one of the alarms you want to use, and you just click the scripts folder, and it pretty much gives you all the information that you need to know. So hopefully this kind of helps. Hopefully this kind of helps, and like I said, if you have any questions, I can try my best to help. But hopefully this video kind of explains it a little. Hopefully this video kind of explains it. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.